Thank you for tuning in to Letha's Real Talk. I'm your host, Letha, and we're right here at the We Believe Digital Podcast Universal Studios. So today, I want to touch on you want to elevate, you need to change your circle. If you want to elevate, you need to change your circle. So, as we know, there are a lot of people who are aspiring to do different things. There are a lot of people who feel like they're trying to get their foot in the door on so many different things. It doesn't matter the industry that some people are in, but I am here to let you all know that for the most part, it's not just what you know, it's who you know. Hear me well. Knowing is not enough. Having textbook information, textbook insight is not enough. Experience is actually better than textbook, but guess what? Your experience is not enough. I'm here to tell you all it's not always what you know, it's who you know. When you think about the jobs that you have right now, no matter who you are, when you think about the jobs that you have, the position that you are in, why are you where you are right now? And guess what? A lot of people are where they are not because of what they know. A lot of people are where they are because of who they know. Who they know. So if you're looking to expand, you're looking to elevate, you're looking to get on a higher level, you're looking to fall in a what some people may deem as a better bracket, I'm here to tell you all, you need to change your circle. Look around the circle of people that you deal with on an everyday basis. Just take a look around those people. How many of those people can help you with what it is that you're actually trying to do? Not you need more than cheerleaders. You need more than people who are going to tell you it's going to be okay. You need more than the people who are rooting for you. All of those things are good, but how many of those people can truly help you get to another level? Some people are truly not where they are because they have ruined relationships, they have ruined trust. A lot of people are not where they are because they honestly have blackballed themselves. A lot of people say they want to elevate. A lot of people say they want to do something different. And a lot of people just think that just because you know and just because you got the certification and just because you got your little experiences, that's enough. I'm here to tell you all it's just not enough. It is truly not enough. And the fact of the matter is, until you truly understand and you accept the fact that it's deeper than what you need to have some know how, you need to have some experience, you need to truly have some understanding, but you also need to work on building relationships with people that can actually help get you to where it is that you're trying to go. Now, the flip side of that is not just enough to know people. It's not just enough. You need to be able to do what's required. And that's another problem. When it comes to business, I tell people you don't mix business with personal. I tell people that from experience. I tell people that because a lot of the times we tend to help people because they're who we know. We tend to help people sometimes because we trust people and people have a certain level of trust in us and we have a certain level of trust in people. But sometimes those are the very people that will not show up for you the way that you have shown up for them. See, you got so many people looking for help. And my issue with the word help is the fact that it leads to the word handout. My issue with the word help leading to handout is allowing people to become an opportunist, allowing people to kind of take advantages of certain situations and certain circumstances because of the who that they know. So let's bag it up a minute. You got somebody right now, and you're an individual, and you feel like you have all this experience, you feel like you got all this knowledge, you feel like you got all this know-how. What is the problem? Other than just pushing yourself a little bit harder, right? Pushing yourself harder is part of that. But however, it doesn't hurt to have people who are truly in position to be able to help you. But the problem with that is we want to tell people how to help us. We want to dictate to people how to help us. And I'm here to tell you all, when it comes to business, you can't mix business with personal. You truly cannot. So when you have people that are truly willing to help you, sometimes you have to just be willing to do what is instructed. There are times you're going to have to be willing to do what is told. There are times you're going to have to be willing to do what is required, because those are the things that's going to help you get to where it is, wherever it is sometimes. And I'm not saying all the times where you're trying to go. Then you have this other issue with people. You know, I can't, people say I can't be that type of person. I'm not finna just suck up to nobody. So people are supposed to suck up to you, right? People just supposed to give you an opportunity just because they know you or they know of you, or just because they had some type of relationship with you in the past, or just because they know that you such and such niece, they know that you such and such son, they know that you such and such grandchild. They're just supposed to suck up to you and give you this opportunity based off the word of somebody else, based off maybe because of how you all are connected to somebody else. But you're not supposed to, in return, do what is said, do what's required, and do what's mandated. And that's the problem with some people truly not elevating. You know, people sit up, and I never understand how people can be experts in business that have truly never ran a business. I've never understand that either. If you've never managed a business and have grown that business, hear what I'm telling you all. And I can say that because I've been there and done it more than once. If you never managed a business and grown a business, okay, or if you have never run a business, you truly can't tell people how to operate a business and grow. You truly can. So you got all of these experts on ways that's going to benefit them, right? I know how I want the entity to benefit me. I know how I want to be benefited. I know how I want to be compensated. I know how I want my schedule to be accommodated. But what I truly don't know is truly how to run it and run it in a successful manner, right? And sometimes we wonder how certain people get in positions that they're truly in. A lot of the time it has something to do with who they know. Now, you truly have people who are in positions that have truly worked their butt out. They have truly worked hard. They have truly endured. They have truly lost a lot of sleep. They truly have, who have truly went through everything, who have truly dotted every I and crossed every T. But lo and behold, even a lot of those people was whispered to by somebody else, or a lot of those people, even though they went through everything, it was still the who they know, and it's not always what you know. We look at today's time. I was having a conversation with a group of people yesterday, and I tell people, you know, those of us who are over the age of 35, I'm going to say over the age of 40, I can't let go of the fact, for me, a lot of us were not taught to have multiple streams of income. A lot of us were not taught, don't put all your eggs in one basket. A lot of us were not taught to have side hustles, right? A lot of us was taught you just go work your job, you retire, everything be good. You know, you go to school, you do it. Okay, fine. But now you have a lot of us trying to figure out why are we still in the predicament that we in. Sometimes the fact that you're not growing is beyond your mindset. Sometimes the fact that you're not growing is because you truly refuse to get up under people who can truly help you. Because in some people's eyes, that's boot kissing, or that's butt kissing, or that's sucking up to somebody. Well, what gets me is you'll suck up to people who can't help you. You'll compromise for people who can't help you. You will go waste your money on things and whatever that adds no value to your life. You know, you'll take all these financial losses. You won't make any investments into self that could truly help improve you or that can truly help develop you. And a lot of the times people have issues with truly understanding the fact that you will boot kiss for people who cannot even help you. You will suck up for people that cannot even help you. And you won't even take the time to get up under people who can truly nurture you, who are truly willing to educate you, who are truly willing to show you, and who are truly willing to give you opportunities that people you tend to deal with on a regular basis will never be in a position to give you. So, why is that? Why do people sometimes carry the mindset that I'm not going to do that, but then you want to elevate? But then you don't want to do what it takes to elevate. And when you're elevating also when you get around a different circle of people, when it involves elevation, those different circles of people are going to encourage you to do things on a whole nother level. They're going to encourage you to truly take accountability. They're going to encourage you to work harder. They're going to encourage you to hustle harder. They're going to encourage you to manage your time in a more effective and efficient manner. They're going to encourage you to get out here and meet even more people. See, people that are truly about growth are not against you getting to know other people. People that are okay and understand the fact that when it comes to business have different stages, and some stages you never cap at it. Some stages you would never max. Some stages you would never be 100% at. But one thing a lot of people who understand business, they truly know that the buck doesn't even stop with them. That they need to introduce you to even more people. And that person or those people are going to introduce you to more people. But you truly have to be willing to change your circle. And I'm here to tell anybody when it involves business, it is not your responsibility to try to drag dead weight along with you. Stop trying to save other people and bring other people on board all the time. Sometimes with business, you have to be the one to go in, and you have to be the one to get the opportunity. You have to be the one to understand what's going on. You have to be the one to learn. You have to be the one to truly make sense and consensus of everything. Sometimes it's always not about getting everybody else on board. And that's another problem with people. I don't understand how an opportunity can come knock on your door and you don't even have both of your feet in the door. And sometimes we want to go present other people and take it to the people who have afforded us the opportunity, and you haven't even gotten to where it is that you need to be at. It's not always what you know, a lot of the times it's who you know. And I'm here to tell you all once again, you have to be able to truly understand that when you want to elevate, there are times that you need to be willing to change your circle. And if you're not willing to change your circle and you're not willing to do something different, then it's a possibility that you just may not be willing to elevate. Listen, we're going to touch back on this here in a few moments after our brief commercial break. Please hit the share, like, subscribe button. Invite other people to join in. I'm your host, Letha, Letha's Real Talk, and we're recording live right before this brief commercial break at the We Believe Digital Podcast Network Universal Studios. Thank you all. See you in a few. Bye bye.
Are you dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur, but you're not sure where or how to start? At Entrepreneurs Academy 101, our online program will guide you step by step on how to start and grow your own business. We offer courses such as how to write a business plan, how to create a budget, and so much more. Our online training program is designed for you to learn at your own pace, and there's no set order to complete this program. Because our academy is online, you have the choice to learn with a group, with friends, or individually. Upon completion of the entire curriculum, you will receive a certificate of achievement to acknowledge that you have completed the training needed to become a successful entrepreneur. So enroll today to design the life that you love. Contact your entrepreneur coach, Brenda Myers, at 601-672-0695 or visit our website at www.entrepreneursacademy101.com for more information.
Hey, have you heard about the Accountable Card? It's more than a card. It's a complete mobile banking service that's accountable to all of us. You'll get a no credit check debit card good anywhere Visa is accepted to make purchases, deposits, even get or transfer cash with an FDIC insured bank account managed from our smartphone app. There's even a pre-approved no interest line of credit if you need emergency cash. So why go to the bank when you can have ours in your pocket? Get accountable. Just download our app today.
Thank you for tuning back in. I'm your host, Letha. We're right here talking about elevating and changing your circle right here live in the We Believe Digital Podcast Universal Studios. So right before the commercial break, I kind of tapped on the importance of getting around different people and truly changing your circle. I also spoke about how a lot of times we get opportunities for ourselves and we haven't even taken complete advantage of the opportunities without us wanting to bring other people on board. I don't always agree with that, and I'm gonna tell you why. Until you can show up for yourself, you have no business validating for anybody else. You have no business co-signing for anybody else. And selfishly as it may seem, also part of the problem is people get opportunities and they cut themselves out the door. They truly do. It's it's a harsh reality, but that's truly a reality of what it is. Think about somebody giving you a space or an opportunity to do something. And you just so excited. And then you start sharing it with different people. You start sharing it with your family or your peers, or even if you may deem somebody as a friend, you start sharing these opportunities with people, right? Then all of a sudden, you're talking to them about it. They're talking to you about it. And guess what? Somebody has decided that this other individual needs to get on board. That's a problem. The problem is that how can you truly elevate if you're holding yourself stagnant at a certain level? And it has nothing to do with thinking you're better than anybody. That's another misconception. People tend to think that you think you're better than them. You don't think you're better than them. But stop always trying to bring people on board. Sometimes the best thing you can do is get up under those people, those true people who are going to help you, who are going to nurture you, who are going to guide you, who are going to instruct you. Get up under those people who don't mind coaching you. Get up under those people first. Learn what it is that you need to learn, and those are the things that are going to help you elevate. And once you go through, then you will truly appreciate your process a whole lot better. And that's another problem with people. People can't not a lot of the time appreciate the process because people can't appreciate a process they didn't go through. And that's another thing. People want your reward, but yet and still you don't want their endurance. You want what somebody else got. So you think. So you think you want to be on the level that they're on. So you think. But then how much are you willing to sacrifice and what are you willing to do to get there? That's why it's important to change your circle, sometimes in order to elevate. You know what peers do? You know what your friends do for you? Those of you who may have friends or associates that you deal with on a regular basis, people will keep you where you are. And people will keep you where you are because that's where they are. And people, a lot of the times, are okay with you being where you are because that's where they are. People fear elevation, they fear you getting better. People fear you getting outside of the box. People feel you getting outside of the element. People have a fear. People have a fear of people doing better than them, and I would never understand that. I would never understand that. Why would it bother people that there's a strong possibility that this person, whatever this person is doing, may truly take off, and it truly may take off well, so I'm going to do everything I can to distract that person. That's why it's important to change your circle. People will keep you where they are if you are not careful. Sometimes it's on purpose, sometimes it's not on purpose. But however, people be okay with people as long as we deem people on our same level. I don't need people on my level. I truly need people who are doing better than me. I need people who have done certain things, who have experienced certain things. I appreciate people who have something to teach me, who have something to coach me about. I appreciate people who have experienced things that I truly have not experienced. And I also appreciate people who can be passionately critical about things that I may be doing and give me their professional, most humble opinion, even if it may come across in a criticizing manner, because I want to elevate. I want to elevate. But guess what? You're not going to get certain type of criticism from certain type of people. People will criticize your growth, but they will, and people will criticize your risk. On the other hand, you have total strangers that will encourage your growth and encourage your risk. So you have to kind of choose which circle do you want to be around. Do you want to be around people who are always want to give you some type of negative connotation or some type of reason as to why you should not be doing something? Or do you want to get around people who are okay with being those risk takers? Get around people who are okay with being risk takers. Get around people who have so much to lose that they're going to be conscientious about what they tell you and how they instruct you, because their name and their brand and their legacy, it lies on that. And that's another thing. You have people who are willing to help you. You truly do. But a lot of the times we're looking for our regular group of people to support us in ways that they truly have no idea about. And that's another part of the problem. But you want to elevate, but you want to grow, but you want to get in a different bracket, but yet and still you want to do things different, but you're not willing to make the risk. You're not willing to make the adjustments. You're not willing to do what it is that you are willing to do. And I share this with everybody, and I've said this on a previous episode. My biggest struggle has been networking. I am not one of those people that want to meet people. I have never been that type of person. I have never been a people's person to where I just want to make myself meet you. That's truly not who I have been. Now, if I get you behind that chair, that's something totally different. But if I have to go out here to events and I got to smile and I got to be like, yes, sir, no, sir, I'm just now understanding the importance of that. I'm understanding the importance of getting out here and meeting people and telling people my name and telling people what I do. It's not always about likes and views. And that's another misconception when it comes to social media. People think that everything is not about likes and views. I'm here to tell everybody it's not how many people watching you? You need the right people watching you. And if you don't have the right people watching you, I don't care if you got 2 million views, you're still not going to have $200 in your pocket. Right? So you need to get up under people who can truly show you some things. You need to get up under people who can pull you outside of your comfort zone, but you have to be willing to do that, which means you have to have less time for your cheerleader crowd. We want enablers. And a lot of the times, if people are enabling you and telling you it's nothing more you need to do, it's nothing more you need to change, you need to turn yourself from those people, because I'm here to tell us all it's always something more I can do. I understand it's always something more I can change. I understand that I'm not as consistent or efficient as I should be. I understand that I nowhere near about know as much as I thought I knew. And I also understand that I have to be willing to listen without always having an opinion about something. Sometimes it's not even the fact that you got an opinion. Sometimes it's the fact that you need to make yourself available and you truly need to listen. You want to elevate, consider the things that I am sitting here telling you all. Now, another flip side of that coin, when it comes to elevation, you can't get started late in the day. You can't. If your day don't start at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning, you're about 4 hours too late. You truly are. Get up and get your day going. People that are successful, a lot of them are not playing on social media. A lot of them are not spending a lot of time shopping. What a lot of those people are doing, they're reading, they're researching, they're brainstorming, they're writing out their plans, they're writing out their agendas, they're out here networking, they're out here making phone calls, they're out here getting contracts together, they're out here working on business deals. Do you understand that that's more than an 8-hour shift? So just the fact that, we're in this social media era and you think you can, like and hit the share button, that's not enough. It is truly not enough. Everybody right now is on social media is almost doing the same thing, right? And you want to know, well, why is it I'm not elevating? Why are these people not elevating? Because you're not getting up under the people who have already elevated. I need people who are going to help me get to where I'm trying to go. I don't need people who trying to go with me along the way. And I don't knock people who want to go with me along the way, but the blind cannot always lead the blind. Take for consideration what it is that you're trying to do. Take for consideration where it is that you're trying to go. And take a look around the circle of people and ask yourself, can they truly help me? Outside of cheerleading for me, outside of rooting me on, what resources do they have? What connections do they have? What have they done to even help me in the first place? How many of those people in your circle share what you do? Oh, baby, I could talk almost a week on that. I really could, because I know how many people I share my stuff to, and they won't even share my stuff to other people, but they'll turn around and share other people's stuff with me, right? So when you take into consideration your regular circle, how they interact with you when it comes to your business, that's the other issue. They won't treat you like you have a business that they appreciate until after they see that your business, what they may deem as development or has taken off. So when you look at those people who are you around on a regular basis and they're not adding anything, they're not teaching you anything, versus people that you really just may not know but truly may be able to help you get to where it is you're trying to go. The problem is come up out your comfort zone and get up under the people who can. It don't matter if somebody don't like them. It don't matter if somebody don't like their business. It don't matter if somebody don't even like their brand. I'm here to tell you all, it don't matter if folks don't even like what they stand for. If you in a position to where you have people that are truly willing to help you, you're going to have to change your circle. Because if you don't change your circle, that means you're okay with being stagnant. That means you're okay with not elevating. And a lot of the times that means that you're okay with no growth. I want you to elevate. I want you to grow. And I'm here to tell you all that you can maximize your potential and you can maximize your opportunities and you can get whatever it is that you're trying to get if you change your circle in order for you to elevate. You want to elevate, change your circle. Listen, I thank you all for tuning in today to Letha's Real Talk. Once again, we're here at the We Believe Digital Podcast, Universal Studios. I am your host, Letha. You can find me on all social media platforms at hashtag Letha's Real Talk. That's LETHAS as well. Please follow We Believe Digital Podcast on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else. Listen, sponsorship packages are also available. We thank you all, and I hope you have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye.